Hey, what's going on, subscribers? Welcome back to another brand new video from the Flaming Profits YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about crude oil, natural gas, gold, and I'm going to show you my Robinhood portfolio as well. I'm going to show you how you can make money from crude oil, natural gas, and gold through the stock market. So find out how in this video. But before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also like this video before we get started, and let me know if you have any questions right there on the bottom of the comment section. Okay, alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So right now we reached a new almost a new all-time high. We're at about 3,000 at the S&P 500. This keeps track of 500 of the biggest companies in terms of the market capitalization, and we're pretty much near an all-time high again. And it's getting kind of ridiculous at this point because we're expecting a recession pretty soon, and the stock market just keeps on growing and growing. This can be good and bad for many reasons, but it's definitely overextended. There's no denying that fact. And as we get to a new high, fear of a recession gets more into people's mind. This is the longest bull run we've been in. And whenever this happens, you have to realize that gold is a strong alternative option in terms of when the stock market is bad. Whenever people start getting fear in about a recession, people usually start to buy gold because it's kind of like a safe haven where you can put your money and it's still somewhat valuable because it's invested into gold. But whenever the stocks are good to invest in, people take out their money from gold and put it into stocks. So you have to pay attention to this because as we get closer to a recession, there's no denying that gold will go up during a recession because people put more money into gold. And this is the Dow Jones Industrial Average. This is kind of like a index that tells you how the market is doing overall, and it shows you the same pattern that I was showing you in regards to the S&P 500. And I'm going to draw here put a circle around when we've had recessions in the past and how it looks on this graph. So right there, and then we don't know when the next one is coming. That's what it's coming down to. So, and it's definitely overdue. So we should be expecting it soon, but you can still make money in the stock market either way. Alright, so now about crude oil. This came out today where Saudi Arabia apparently had some sort of drone and they attacked one of our bases that had crude oil, a lot of resources. And due to this fact, we lost a lot of crude oil as a commodity from the United States. And Trump basically made an order that we can use some emergency crude oil that we have in other places as a backup. And basically Donald Trump gave permission for us to do this. And what this is going to do is it's going to make the crude oil pricing go up because it's going to be more scarce now, and you can actually profit from this happening. So there's a stock named UWT and DWT, which are inverses of crude oil. I'll show it to you later. But one of those is going to go up, which should be UWT, because based on the crude oil future, which moves 24 hours all day every day, it doesn't matter if the stock market isn't open. So like today it went up 8.82%. It was actually 10% earlier, but it dropped a little bit now. But because of this should make UWT go up. So this would be a good idea for a day trade. Go ahead and pay attention to this to see how it reacts. And also natural gas is a derivative of crude oil, so it's also going to make UGAZ go up, which is the stock that I'm investing in heavily right now. So UGAZ, it tracks natural gas pricing, and natural gas pricing tends to go up during cold months when we have more of a need for natural gas, and that's when the prices are usually higher. And this stock, it's a 22, but it can go as high, like last winter it went up to like 250, somewhere around there. So yeah, that's what I'm investing in, and I'm putting my money where my mouth is with my Robinhood portfolio, as you'll see in a bit. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good in my portfolio. I'm making money, 2,600 profit right now, 36.38%. And UGAZ, I have 440 shares. I'm up $561. I was actually investing in this one a little bit before, and I was up 1,200 in the same stock, but I decided to sell when it hit 500 profit. So I already profited 500, and then I bought more shares now after I sold all of my shares. So I'm around $1,000 up right now, but like I said, I already profited 500, so I reinvested, and now I'm up 500 again. I'm going to hold this for a bit. I'm going to see where it goes, but without a fail, this should go up pretty high, upwards to 250 as we get closer to the colder months. But as always, do your own research. Only do what you're comfortable with. I'm not a financial advisor by any means, and I always believe in teaching yourself how to invest. Don't just do what other people do. So DGAZ is the inverse of UGAZ, and this actually goes down whenever the other one goes up, as you'll see in the stock. So this one does well in the warm months because natural gas pricing is cheaper. So basically, as soon as UGAZ sells off, we're starting to get closer to the warmer months, DGAZ tends to go up. So all this year, DGAZ has been going up, but as you see here, it hits its peak whenever we're getting closer to the warmer months. And you can kind of make money all year round just by investing in UGAZ DGAZ. You don't have to depend on the stock market. That has nothing to do with this ETFs and ETN. So DWT is the inverse of crude oil. So this one should go down tomorrow due to that news that we have less crude oil now. And here's UWT, which this one is actually for crude oil. So this one should go up, and because pricing might be a little higher in crude oil now that we have less of it. And so we'll see all of this pre-market. Let's see how it goes. This will be a good idea for a day trade. But since I'm already invested in natural gas and it should go up due to this news tomorrow, I'm just going to leave it like that. If I do see some crazy volatility in UWT, then I'll definitely go in with some shares. So yeah, and JNUG. So whenever we recently hit an all-time high, which wasn't this time but a while ago, people started to buy this one like crazy. So it has been going up by a lot, but due to the recent all market highs, this one started to sell off dramatically. And this stock moves very, very fast. We literally went from like $30 all the way to 98, 32 to 98. So in just like 1 month or 2 months, you could have made a lot of money, like double your money, just by investing in this. So as long as there's a fear of a recession and the stock market starts going down, then you should see this one going up. You just kind of have to watch for it and start investing slowly into it as we get closer and closer to a recession. But this one goes insanely high, like $300 to $800. But it's all about sticking to a discipline where you only buy one share and then add more shares if you're profitable on the position, because you do not want to add money to a losing investment. You only want to add money to an investment if you're making money from investing in the stock to begin with. So that's my strategy that I follow, and that's what's made me a successful swing trader. That is my specialty. So there you go. This is how you can make money from commodities. I hope you learned something today. Make sure you subscribe to show your support. Like this video, comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.